People moving to Tulsa always ask this same question: how much house do I actually get for my money? And the honest answer is this: Tulsa gives you options, but every price point comes with trade-offs. There is no magic number where everything suddenly becomes perfect. If you're relocating, buying your first home, or trying to make a smart move in 2026, this is the breakdown you actually need. Quick intro is I'm Michael. I'm a realtor here in Tulsa, and I work with people who want clarity before they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you're considering buying in Tulsa, all of my information is in the description down below. All right, let's start at the bottom because this is where expectations usually get people in trouble. At $200,000, you're buying entry and opportunity. This is not luxury money, and anyone telling you otherwise isn't being straight with you. Most homes in this range are going to be older, smaller, or in areas that aren't everyone's first choice. You're often looking at homes that need updates, layouts that require compromise, or locations where price comes before convenience. This range, it can absolutely work, especially for first-time buyers, but expectations do matter. You're not buying new, you're not buying trendy, you're buying a foothold. If your goal is ownership and getting started, this range can absolutely make total sense. All right, now let's move up because this is where most buyers start to feel a little relief. At $300,000, things start to open up. You're still making decisions, but you're not fighting the uphill battle the entire time. This range usually means better conditioned homes, more consistent neighborhoods, or slightly larger layouts. You may still be choosing between locations and updates or character and convenience. If you expect brand new, huge, and central all at the $300,000 range, you'll be disappointed. But if you want smart value and a solid home, this range works very well for a lot of buyers. Now here is where Tulsa starts to feel comfortable for most people. At $400,000, options expand in a much more meaningful way. You'll often see newer construction or well-updated homes, better layouts, more square footage, and a much stronger neighborhood flexibility. This is where many relocation buy land because lifestyle and budget finally start lining up. You can get space, you can get quality, you can get a home that does not feel like a project. And for a lot of people, this right here is the sweet spot. All right, now let's talk about the $500,000 range because this is where people's expectations get inflated. At $500,000, you are absolutely buying lifestyle. More space, more intentional design, higher finished quality, better lots or locations. This range often includes newer build homes designed for entertaining or properties that check more boxes at once. But here's the truth that people need to hear. $500,000 in Tulsa is strong, but it is not unlimited. You are still choosing between location and size, lot and finishes, neighborhood vibe, and square footage. And anyone telling you $500,000 buys everything is for sure selling you something. But here is what actually matters more than the numbers. Most buyers who struggle aren't underfunded, they're just unclear. What matters is knowing what you value more: location or space, new or established, land or convenience. Tulsa gives flexibility, but it rewards people who are honest about what they want. And that matters even more in 2026. The market is not what it was a few years ago. Rates matter, inventory matters, and timing matters. The buyers who win in 2026 aren't guessing. They understand their budget. They understand trade-offs. They understand what actually makes sense for their life. That is how you avoid regret. All right, so if this video helped you slow down and think a little clearer, that's the point. Most people make big decisions based on noise, opinions, and half-truths that they pick online. I'd rather make them with intention. So all of my information is in the description. If you're buying, selling, relocating, or just trying to figure out your next move, I genuinely love to help however I can. And if this kind of perspective matters to you, hit the subscribe button. This channel is about thinking better so you can build better. And per usual, I will see you in the next video.